Hey y'all, welcome to another episode of Tip for Tip. This is a live version, so if you're jumping in right now, make sure you leave some comments and stuff.
And stuff.
Make sure you put in stuff. Anyway, my name is Aaron.
My name is Christian, and today we have a super exciting episode. We're talking about what happened in social media this summer. Hola, welcome back. So we just wanted to do a sort of a special episode going over some of the things that have changed on different platforms and social media. So we're going to talk about Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, and then Instagram and Facebook again.
Yeah,
so
Facebook and Instagram.
Yep. And these are changes from all the way from May all the way to even today, actually, or last week, where some of these changes have taken place. So excited about this episode.
Yes. And all right, so and if you have questions as well, let's actually just encourage you guys to comment below. So if you have heard about a change, you're wondering about something, maybe you've seen something, go ahead and leave a comment and we'll get that question. Jack will pull it up on the screen and then we'll also do that as well. And if you come in, make sure that you comment and let us know that you're watching. That way we can give you a shout out. Anybody so far? Anna Keller. Hey, Anna. Thanks for jumping in. All right, so the one thing that I need to clarify with is this is the first one that we're going to talk about, but Facebook removing the chat option inside of Facebook groups.
Yes.
Not necessarily within your personal, and I should have clarified that because I was telling people this morning, Facebook's getting rid of the multiple
group chats. Yeah, that's not correct. It's inside of actual Facebook groups, and they're just getting rid of the option of people being able to, out of a group, do a group chat and sort of spam people. And that's the number one reason why they're stopping that, and they've already gotten rid of it, is because people were using it to spam other users or other members of those groups.
Yes. Yeah. So just clarify, it's just your Facebook group. So as Christian gave an example of earlier, it was like if his aunt wants to message all the cousins and all of the parents and all the grandparents in one group personally, she can still do that. So Magda, if that's what you want to do, that's completely fine. But, all right, what's number two?
Actually, before we go to number two, because I want to talk about Facebook a little bit more. Remember, when was it? Beginning of this year, during the FA conference, they announced the whole revamp of Facebook, and they did it on the app, sort of, but they haven't really changed anything on desktop.
No,
right?
They haven't. Well,
remember how it was? They got rid of the blue bar on the top.
Yes.
And they were gonna promote stories a little bit more, which I think they have, but the whole rebrand and the way it looked, that hasn't changed.
No, they did change names though. So now it's gonna be like WhatsApp and those messenger platform, or like Instagram or whatever. It's gonna be Instagram by Facebook or WhatsApp by Facebook. So kind of rebranded the names, but I assume the design's going to change eventually too.
Yeah. So be on the lookout for that. We talked about that beginning of the year. It was probably on a different Tip for Tip live episode, and we still haven't seen that change on Facebook. So I think it's going to take by surprise a lot of people when Facebook actually makes that change. Again, on the app, they've actually changed the look and feel of it a little bit. But on the actual desktop version, we haven't seen that. So, anyways, number two.
Hold on, there's something. Anna is saying, Jack, I don't know if you saw this or not. She says, I can't hear anything. No. Any idea? Hello. If you're watching live right now, can you try to turn on, or can you let us know if you can hear us? Also, I told you guys about it this morning. This is an update that's happening in real time, that stickers were going to start rolling out. Look at this. Anniversary follower. Anna has been following us for 2 years now, on at least 2 years on there.
We have audio. Okay.
We think we have audio again. Ryan can hear. Thanks, Ryan. We appreciate
milestone
you.
Follower.
Ryan is a milestone follower. We appreciate
that.
So
What does that
mean? Milestone follower is having a milestone. He follows Bitbranding to earn this badge. So he follows us and he likes us. Anniversary follower. Anna has been following Bitbranding for, I'm guessing, 2 years.
2 years.
Maybe going on 3 years. Wow. We appreciate it, Anna. All right, so if you're also in the comments, this is another update that is happening we didn't think it was going to happen right now. You actually see like that Ryan is a milestone follower and that Anna is an anniversary follower. So pretty cool feature for Facebook.
Yeah. So do you know much about these?
No, they haven't really said what the badges were going to be. They just said that they're going to start rolling out badges, and I assumed that they were going to be on the page, but they're going to be assigned to like individuals. So you got your top fans, then you got obviously a milestone. So I'm kind of curious now. I want to kind of, they're gamifying the experience. So now I'm like, I want to be a milestone fan for Social Media Examiner or something big.
Interesting. Yes.
Cool. All right, do we go with number one now? I feel like we do number one and then like A, B, and C.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, what's number two?
So number two, again, we talked a little bit about this earlier, and this is the Instagram chat stickers for Instagram stories. And again, these are just additional stickers. So you've already had the location sticker, you have the tag sticker already, you have the GIF sticker, but they've added this chat one where you're able to basically start a small chat within your stories. Maybe you're promoting a new product, or you're doing a new special or something like that, and you want people to just hit you up real quick and join that little chat. They can do that, or you can do like a small scale ask me anything type thing with your followers. So again, this got rolled out back in July, actually.
Yeah, and we used it when it first came out, and I was surprised because you just click this little button that says like, oh, join chat, and when you do that, anybody else can join in there. It could be people from all over the place. And then I used it as an opportunity to connect people from like Frisco, and they're close, Frisco and Allen together. But it's like now you guys are all part of this community, and you could be talking about a specific topic. So how you could use that, we don't have a ton of ideas yet on that, but I'm sure that local businesses, online businesses, this is a really good way for you to talk to your audience. So it could be pretty cool.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, and it looks like we have a little spot on the screenshot there. So very cool. Thanks, Jack.
So number three. So 3 and 4 are going to be LinkedIn updates. They've been doing a lot of cool things and trying to also do some things with the advertisement platform within LinkedIn. But the 2 updates that we have here, number 1 is the ability for you to do custom call to action buttons on your LinkedIn pages. Yes. Before it used to be just follow. Now some of the custom options include contact us, learn more, register, sign up, or visit the website. So all these can be done through, again, just through your LinkedIn page. You have to toggle on that you want to do a custom call to action, and then it'll give you a drop down of which one you want to do.
And this is LinkedIn, like your business page, not personal page, correct?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Oh, and we have, hey, Heather. Heather jumped in here. We got Doug, Matthew. All of them have jumped in. Heather is an anniversary follower. Nice, thanks. And it doesn't say what Matthew and them are, but Matthew, you're not an anniversary.
Give us a little chat out, a little comment, so we can know what your badge is. Yeah,
leave a comment so we can see the badge. All right. The badge is a very popular drink over. I don't think we can promote alcohol. It is a adult beverage over here in Allen. It's a very good drink.
Very good. Okay, so we talked about number 3, which is the LinkedIn custom call to actions. Number 4, it's the LinkedIn adding this community hashtags is what we're calling it. And these community hashtags are things that normally people on LinkedIn can use hashtags within their posts. So you can build a community around different hashtags. So for us, like if we want to do something that's like hashtag marketing agency, and maybe a bunch of other marketing agencies get on that trend and start posting about that, that's a hashtag that us as a company, we can follow and we can interact with people a lot easier. So we just follow that feed or those hashtags, and we can click on those hashtags, and LinkedIn will give you a feed of what people have been posting under that hashtag.
Does it say as far as like how many people need to have used it before you can actually follow it, or is it like, oh, as soon as you have one, like Instagram?
We can do hashtag Bitbranding and start following that.
You guys should do that. We're gonna start doing it. Follow hashtag Bitbranding on LinkedIn.
But you just got to make sure that people are using it. So like if no one is using it, then your feed is just gonna be us speaking to ourselves.
Right.
So
okay.
Yeah. So if you can come up with maybe a broader type of hashtag
like
that
Allen
other people
TX.
can use, Allen TX maybe. or just Allen Business that might promote businesses around here to just create a conversation and talk. And it would be easier for you to communicate with those people if you follow those hashtags. So they're calling it community hashtags. And if you go to your LinkedIn page right now, you will see it on the right-hand side. You will see community hashtags, and you can just click plus, I think, and you can add as many as you want.
Nice. And then, do we have a date when that came out? I know it was obviously.
I think that was the custom call to action, and that came around in June.
Okay.
I think that's what it was. Yeah.
Awesome. Now, looking for this is good for LinkedIn because they haven't really done a ton of major updates and stuff before, so that's promising for those who are spending some time on LinkedIn.
For sure.
All right, number 5, TikTok. So if you've watched our our tip for tip episode about TikTok, we got to step back a little bit. It's actually a pretty popular video on YouTube because we're pretty famously saying like, hey, there is no advertising platform for TikTok, and so it's not really a good place for you to spend a decent amount of time on it. And then I think it was like 2 days later after we released that video, TikTok said, oh, we're doing what we're talking about here, quietly testing a self-serve ad platform. And that was like in February of this last year. Well, sorry, not February of this last year. This happened this summer. But Christian put here, February 2019, the app surpassed 1 billion installs, which is insane.
Yeah. So the other day, I was actually going through the App Store and just looking at the top free apps. And I believe TikTok was number 5 or something like that. And it was ahead of Instagram, Facebook Messenger, actually the Facebook app, and a bunch of other ones.
So we're going to be doing TikTok videos? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, pretty soon. So, I mean, with this self-serve ad platform, when we talk about self-serve, we're talking about the ability to just do your own ads. So right now we can do that with Facebook. We can do that with Twitter, LinkedIn, and all that.
Right.
So the self-serve ad platform is just going to be a way for businesses to run their ads on their platform. Now, there are, again, and I say that quietly testing just because they haven't released any hard data. They haven't done a real blog post talking about like, yes, we are testing this. It's just been people who have been using the app who have seen, accidentally have seen ads out of nowhere from just bigger brands like Levi's and things like that. Or Grubhub was another one. So there were some people tweeting about the fact that, hey, there's an ad on TikTok, and they haven't said anything about an ad platform. Now, on top of that self-serve ad platform, there are things that you can do now within TikTok to promote your brand, I guess. And I'm a user of TikTok as of, I don't know, last month maybe.
Admittedly, I am as well.
We definitely, it's the new Vine as far as creating funny, original content. A lot of people are doing really cool stuff with it, and that's the people that I'm following. So even someone like Gary Vee, who, I mean, he just kind of repurposed content, but it's still cool to see people like Gary Vee. Howie Mandel is in there now, just doing funny videos. There are bigger brands like Dallas Morning News and Cheddar, which is another news site that I follow, and they're doing really cool stuff with the platform. I've also seen a local pizzeria, not local from here, but from Florida, and this guy is a complete character, and he's just doing really cool stuff with the platform again. They're promoting their brand through TikTok by just doing organic posting. I think in the future we will see things like I think Jack already showed the image, but ads like brand takeover or in feed native video. So you're swiping through different videos and you'll see an ad, just like kind of like how you see it on Facebook right now, when you're scrolling through your newsfeed. I think the hashtag challenge, it's something that some brands have already been doing. And I believe Jimmy Fallon did something. Again, I think Levi's did something with the hashtag challenge. So it's just coming up with a unique hashtag and promoting the hashtag and making people do maybe some sort of challenge or just sort of dare or dance with the hashtag. And all that's doing is just promoting your brand to all those followers.
Yeah. So hopefully there'll be something for the fall that we can actually talk about a little bit more in depth, and we could dive a little bit deeper on what this platform actually looks like. But if you're not doing something with TikTok, maybe you should. It's still probably not your lowest hanging fruit, but it is something to explore because there's a lot of people who jump on there. They get one video and they get 170, 180,000 followers. They link it to their Instagram, which has more traction, and then they get a ton of followers on Instagram and they blow up that way. Like, it's just using, just using really good marketing, but you only need one video, and it's probably, not a lot of people are creators. As Christian mentioned, he's not the one creating content. He's a consumer. Yeah. So that's the same kind of thing that you see on Snapchat. The people who are actually creating stuff is like maybe 10%, which means you have the ability to grow really quickly. And I wish I wouldn't have stopped that on Snapchat, but I got quite a few followers on Snapchat just because I would actually do videos every day. Not because they were really that good, but just because most people don't create videos.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I think another thing that if you have a younger demographic as your target audience, I would 100% download TikTok right now and try to figure out a way to, one, engage with them, create some content, and just get a feel for how the app works. Mm-hmm. Just be a consumer for a little bit, but at least have that app. Again, this is if the Generation Z it's part of your target audience, I would 100% recommend for you to download that. And I'm guessing once the older demographic sort of goes and adopts TikTok, the app platform, the self-serve app platform, would definitely be there. Mm-hmm. To serve marketers. Like
right.
us.
They want the platform to age up a little bit so that they can actually capitalize on people getting a return, because they don't want to say, hey, you can go advertise here now. Tons of businesses flood money there. It ruins the experience for the users, and then the businesses don't make money because they're like, hey, look, these 18 or 16-year-old kids aren't spending any money. They can't afford my product. Mm-hmm. So you got to wait for the parents to get on there first. All right, let's move on to number 6. TikTok's super important, but number 6, Instagram is developing a messaging app called Threads. I don't know how I feel about that. I just don't like the idea of it's a completely different app, correct?
Yeah, so I think they used to have an app called Direct or something like that. They got rid of that, and they're working on this new Threads app. And I think the whole premise behind it is that you're able to basically have your close friends, and you're able to just communicate easier with your close friends, and it's just a way for you to keep in contact with them just a lot easier and less of a hassle, I guess, because a lot of times what they're saying is that you'll be able to not even do a post or say anything. It will be something similar to Snapchat's map. So Jack, if you can switch that image to the Snapchat map, which if you look at the map, you will see some of your friends that you follow, and sometimes it will tell you, oh, your friend drove from Kansas to Dallas this past weekend. So it's not even things that you necessarily post. The app just kind of tracks you. Again, this is just for more like
sounds really bad.
This is just for a closer knit of friends. So we can create a group or a thread within the app, and we'll be able to sort of keep tabs of each other or see what we're up to without necessarily having to post something about it.
Very cool.
Again, there's not a lot of details out there for this new app, and a lot of this being so familiar or being somewhat similar to Snapchat map thing is maybe a little bit of speculation. That's just based off of some of the things that they have said about this app.
Cool. All right, and our last one here, and probably the most exciting for you guys as business owners, you can now publish natively through the desktop on Instagram and IGTV. So you could before schedule, you could before post on Facebook without using a third-party app. You could do it directly, but now you can actually do all of that and schedule all your posts, create all your stuff for Facebook and Instagram on the Creator Studio. And it's just business.facebook.com/the Creator Studio, which we could probably drop in. We'll do that real quickly. I don't know if he has access to it or not, but I just dropped the link in there, and Jack's got a cool video or a cool shot for us right there. But basically what would happen is you click over there on the left-hand side and you click Create Post, and it's going to give you the option to schedule and create content on IGTV and Instagram. It's still super new, but it's pretty dang cool that you don't have to schedule. Do what?
And glitchy.
And Jack said it's glitchy, which it is, but he hasn't checked it again this week, have you, Jack?
No, so Jack tried it the other day, and I think he wrote the whole description. He might have hashtags in there, uploaded video, had a thumbnail, and then out of
Clicked the
nowhere,
wrong button.
No, he did the right thing. He scheduled it, and out of nowhere, it just disappeared.
Yeah.
It was nowhere to be found.
But it's super new. It was like August 3rd or August 5th whenever it came out. So it's like brand new.
Yeah. So again, just test it, do some tests, make sure that it works before you spend some time and hard labor creating a post and coming up with content and doing all that, or scheduling a lot of things. Don't schedule a lot of things. Just schedule one thing and see if it works for you.
Awesome. Anything else? And do we have any other comments that we're missing here, Jack, of people who had questions?
Not besides this.
Nothing. All right. Make sure that you guys click that button in the right-hand corner when you're watching this video. It says see first, and you can turn on that little bell thing so you can get all of our notifications to see that we're going live for these videos. We go live at least once a month doing these, but we will be going live more often as well. But that's just so you don't miss any of these, and you could actually jump in and ask any type of question that you may have about marketing as well.
Yeah. One more thing. We have started doing some tutorial videos specifically for YouTube. We've also been posting it on Instagram, but definitely follow or subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you can keep up with these new tutorial videos that we're doing. They're sort of very hands-on, and I believe Aaron has done the first 3, right? Or first
yes,
2?
There's 3 out right now.
So there's 3, and they're specifically about Facebook.
I
believe
on, Larry may have a question. Larry, he is an anniversary follower too. Thanks, Larry.
Nice. So yeah, Larry, let us know your question.
Go ahead and go, and then Larry, type out your question, and we'll jump on it.
So the next week, we'll be starting my tutorial videos, and we'll be going over Shopify and just different things that you can do within Shopify to enhance your store.
Yes, and on that same note, if you have specific areas of marketing you would like tutorials on, like Facebook or Instagram, or how to publish on IGTV or things like that, let us know, and we'll create tutorials for them. Yeah. Christian's going to handle a lot of the websites design and stuff like that. He probably will jump into some marketing stuff, but all of the ones that I've created so far have all been about Facebook. So if there's a specific area you want to focus on Instagram or things like that, let us know, because we want to start putting out more of those tutorials. And like you said, it's been about 3 now.
Yeah.
Did Larry get his question in? Larry?
Say good videos.
Larry said what?
Good videos.
Well, he did say I might have a question.
Well, Larry, we're going to give you about 30 seconds. We will banter back and forth for a second and give you enough time to ask the question live. Tutorials on LinkedIn, please. Okay.
That's
yes.
good. We can definitely do a LinkedIn series.
Yeah. Yes, we will definitely add stuff on LinkedIn.
And that's what we want. I guess we want more general topics so that we can create multiple videos. So we're thinking about doing just a little series of videos. So Aaron's first 4 videos are all Facebook related. I'm going to have another set of 4, maybe 6 that are Shopify related. I guess the next one's going to be LinkedIn tutorials.
Yes.
So exciting.
Yeah, and we'll just break it down for each social network. So, all right, Larry, we're getting to the point now where I don't know if you have an amazing question that's being typed out right now, and you're like, hold on, and I can't click enter, so I don't want to kick you off because I don't know. How much of a delay are we having here, Jack?
About 15 seconds.
Okay, so it may just need a few more seconds for him, but I am excited about these anniversary followers. I don't know what we can do with them yet. Larry, I don't know if that means peace out or you got give me 2 questions. Like, are you saying peace out or no question? Okay, good to know. All right, so that's it for this week. Next week, we're back to our regularly scheduled episode. Technically, what was this one? 173? So we're at 174. 175 is going to be our, as you know, if you watched before, 25 episodes we do is a blooper episode. So 175 will be a blooper. And then we're going to do something completely different with Tip for Tip and start a completely new season with 176. You guys will hear about that a little bit later.
Also, I've heard through the grapevine that episode 175 is going to be the best blooper episode. If
That's
I'm
what
not
I've
mistaken.
heard.
That's what I've heard. I don't know.
MP for no pressure.
No pressure.
But we're excited to see it.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. Thanks for watching, guys. If you still have questions, leave a comment below, and we will talk to you next week.
Bye.